I remember when I just started in the industry and people used to ask me, what's your preference? Do you want to go in service based company or product based company? Or you should definitely try startups are so much fun. And I used to think that what these people are talking about. And then just like you, I watched so many videos and then I got to know that like what's the difference between them. Now that I have 5 years of experience and I've worked in like all those companies, I do have a clear idea of what's the difference between them. And if you're looking for a job, what you should join. So let's start with the service based company. So service based company are the companies who provide services to other companies just like TCS, Big Four like Deloitte, EY, PwC, KPMG, Infosys, Wipro. All these companies are service based companies. So what they do is they are big companies. So like suppose let's take an example of Infosys. Infosys is a reputed company and everyone knows about Infosys. If suppose there is a small company and they need to develop a product, so for that they are looking for a developer. So what they will do is they will contact Infosys and they will say that, hey, I needed a product and I want an app, so like these are my requirements for it, will you be able to do it? So like these people are called clients for Infosys. So what Infosys will do it, they will have like so many developers. Suppose that Infosys have like 500 developers. From 500 developers, just 10 are available. So what they will do is they will ask those 10 people to send their resume. Then the client will see whoever have the relevant skills and experience, they will choose that person. So that person will start working with the client and on his their project. So what's happening here is you have joined Infosys, but Infosys doesn't have any product. So this is how basically service based company do. There are like both pros and cons of this. The pros will be you will be working with big company and you will have like bigger name on your CV. The next thing, you will get a chance to work on different projects and also you will get a chance to like develop your portfolio. Now coming to the cons will be that you might be on bench for like few months and you won't have any work to do and you won't have any project to do. So you're on bench for like 1 to 6 months, you are not learning anything, you are not growing your skills, and also you're working in really slow paced environment. So if we'll see growth, then I don't think there's much growth in service based company as compared to like product based company. And money, I definitely think that service based company pay way more less than product based company. Now coming to the product based company, what are product based company? So product based companies are companies who have their own product. So if we'll take an example, like it's Apple, Google, Microsoft, Spotify, Netflix, Prime, all the companies who have their own products. So if we'll see Apple, like Apple have their own products. They have iPhone, iPad, MacBook, like all those. If you'll get hired by Apple, you have to work on Apple's product. Will have like so many apps and also like several products. So you might be working on one of them. I will say the growth is so much because if you're joining a product-based company, you will be working on the same thing for like mostly a year or maybe until you leave the job. Because suppose if you're working in Apple and you're working on Apple Music, so there are high chances that you might be working on Apple Music for like so long. You will be just working on one thing and you will get a chance to learn a lot, grow more. I will see the salary, the product based companies pay so much higher than service based company. Definitely my preference is product based company because there is so much learning. In my previous experience, I worked with a product based company and I loved it so much. Now coming to the third category, startups. So startups are the companies who are in business for less time or who have just started their business. Those companies are called startup. And every company is a startup in beginning. Startup usually have a small team. There will be one founder. There will be 2 to 3 people for development. So like one will be front end and two will be for back end development. And you can see that they will have like one designer. And if they have app, they will have like Android developer and also iOS developer. And that's it. So they will have really small team, and based on their performance and their growth, they keep increasing their team. So every startup start with a small team, and mostly they will not have people for marketing, for content writing, like all this thing. So mostly the people who are in the team, they do like multiple jobs. So suppose if someone is a designer, he will be also working as a graphic designer, he will be also working as a UX designer, and he also might be handling the company's LinkedIn page. So he also might be posting all the stuff, like all those things. And suppose if someone is a developer, he might be doing sales work or marketing work. So yeah, this is how it works in startups. And in my career, I worked with so many startup companies. Before coming to Dublin, when I was in India, I was working with a US based startup. So we just had like 10 people in our company and it was amazing. I did so much work, I learned a lot, I grew so much, I learned so many things, and also I was able to maintain work life balance. Also, there is one more benefit in working with startup companies, as they have a small team. If you're joining there as a UX designer, you will be owning the product. So you will be in charge of all the UX research, all the design, and you will have so much responsibilities. So if you're doing something, you have to make sure that you are doing it right. If you're designing something, you have to make sure that you are taking responsibility of the whole thing. It means that you will have ownership of that product. But this thing don't happen in the bigger companies or like service based companies, because there are so many employees and you will be working on just a small part of something. Like suppose if you're in Amazon, so you will be just working on small part of like Amazon Prime Video. and you have to go through so much discussion and like discussion with so many people, meeting with so many people to get your design approved. But this won't happen in startup, and you'll have like full ownership. So in short, you will grow a lot in startup, and also you will earn so much money. So in short, if I have to compare between all these three types of companies, I will say that in service based company, the growth is low, the pay is also low, and the only plus point is that you will get a chance to work on many things. But for some people, it also become con. For product based company, the growth will be high, the pay will high, and you will have stability. And for startup companies, the growth will be so much, and I will say from all these companies, startup will have the most growth, and it will help you grow 10x, and salary will also be a good if it's like well funded startup. And the third thing is you will have like ownership of the product, and you will be in charge of like whole thing. So these were the differences between all three companies, and my favorite is startup company and product based companies because you will get to learn so much, and also there will be like so much growth. But with the same time, stability will be low because as it is a startup company, you don't know for how long it will be. So there are just two things for startup: either it will fail and the company will shut down, or the company will become so big. There is less stability in startup company. But if you are young and if you don't have any responsibilities, then and you are fine with unstable environment, then I definitely think that you should go for startup company. But if you want a stability in your life, then I think that bigger companies like product based companies or service based company will be a good option for you. So do let me know, what do you prefer? I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did find it helpful, do like it and please subscribe it to my channel. And if you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section and reach me out on LinkedIn and Instagram. Thank you so much for watching.